Car Freak in that Code 3 Tony Stewart 2011 car. Car Freak is going to win Stage 1 for the race in Suzuka. Car Freak's looking to sweep this weekend. He's going to come off the final turn. BZ crashed on the last turn, last lap, and Car Freak coming to the start-finish line. He is going to win Stage 2 at Suzuka in that very special Tony Stewart car. What's up, guys? Formal Guy 1 here, and welcome to the Night Fury 200 for the NASCAR Racing League Cup Series. Trying something new with these videos yet again. I've noticed that a lot of these videos are about 40 to 50 minutes long, and on this channel we like to keep videos around the 20 to 25 minute range. The GCA series is a little bit shorter. But we're going to be showing you these races in different ways now. So you saw the results for stages 1 and 2, and now we're going to show you the second half to stage 3. Car Freak won both of the first 2 stages, and Casey is your control car for this restart here. About to go green. And a lot of great racing between Car Freak and BZ in that 24 car. See right there, they're going green. As Flutter's going to make an aggressive move to the inside. Casey and that Ganassi team joined a little late. Car Freak was way in the grass trying to get something going there. Car Freak's still trying to get moves there. Gets around Flutter. He's going to go to the inside. Flutter's around. Somehow Flutter does not cause any damage there. Does not cause any wrecks either. Great save. Now Car Freak's going to try to get up there to Casey's bumper and challenge back for the lead. Notice Car Freak is driving that car that kind of salutes Tony Stewart's 2011 championship run. He ran that car earlier this season with Office Depot coming on board, and now he's running it with Code 3 on board for this race. He only ran that car for one weekend, and that weekend he got a sweep. And right now, he's on point to do that. He won both of the first 2 stages, just got to win the race. He's been the fastest car with BZ not too far behind on the stopwatch. Must remind you also that KC does not have a legit win in this series yet. He won a race last season in the playoffs, but that was basically given to him because of a wreck that happened at Blue Moon. Still a win, but he wants to win a race legit to the line, so he might do it today. Can't complete the pass. He's going to settle back in behind him now. BZ's coming there too. Running that 24 Pepsi Max car. You see BZ backed way off right there, not trying to cause anything. Looks like we do have caution is out on the racetrack. Looks like Flutter may have had a problem there back on the last turn. If we look back at this replay, Flutter's coming around. He's a couple car lengths behind the 43. Car just under brakes, gets into the grass, lost all steering. That'll do that to a car. Cars are coming around for a restart. Everybody took tires and fuel on that pit cycle. KC is still your control car. He's going to take the inside. So a 3-car draft chain versus 2 cars. Straightaway is going to run out really quickly here, so we got to see who can make a move. KC has the preferred line. If he can get well out in front of Car Freak, he can take over the lead again. Gets into Car Freak. KC overshoots the corner. Goes way to the outside and KC's around. You get into that green stripe there. There's no grip, no nothing on that little strip. You cannot hit that going that fast. BZ is going to take over the lead of this race. Great move. Got to see if Car Freak can get up there and perhaps try to challenge for that lead. He's there. He's going to try to take it. BZ also got his first legit win this season at Northern Isle, and he's trying to get a second one. You better believe Car Freak's going to stay right on his bumper trying to take that lead. Laps are winding down here as we are looking to have a great finish to this race. Also going to mention now that while we are going to be doing shorter videos for these races, there's going to be bonus features a lot of times because, for example, a bonus feature for this video is going to be a battle between these 2 cars that happen in stage 2. Shorter videos makes it a lot easier to get you more videos over a long period of time. Very aggressive move there by BZ, but he wants to take this race. Must also point out that in each of the first 2 stages, there was an incident where Car Freak got into the 24 and forced him off the track. Wasn't anything dirty or for cruel intention, but it did happen. You better believe BZ hasn't forgotten about those incidents. So the one thing about this track is it's very hard to pass. And when you have a track like that, you would think that the positions wouldn't change as easily. But we've had a lot of position changes at this racetrack today. See Flutter trying to get off. Oh, he's going to skate off of the last turn again. Keeps it out of the wall and hardly loses any speed. That was great driving right there. Lone Wolf goes around for third. He's going to try to challenge up there for these 2 leaders. Car Freak's trying everything he can to stay in the draft of that 24, but it is not easy. See, Car Freak, he gains a little, but then he loses a little. BZ seems to be a little bit more consistent. But Car Freak's really closing the gap right there. Gained a couple of car lengths right there. BZ being the defending series champion, he drove for the 19 Joe Gibbs car last season. Moved over to Hendrick Motorsports and was driving the 9 car, but then he switched to the 24. Rick Hendrick knows what he's doing because he's got a great driver right there in that 24 car. Side by side for the lead. Car Freak got an incredible run coming out of the last turn. Doesn't want to go too wide through the first turn though. He lets BZ take it back. NASCAR Racing League is really happy with where this season's going. Also worth noting that if Car Freak wins the race today, he is going to get back-to-back sweeps. Not just wins, but sweeps. After that crazy finish at Sarth last week. NASCAR looked at that ruling for quite a while. Side by side again for the lead. Here comes Car Freak on the inside. Car Freak leads that lap, and they are beating and banging hardcore up there on the straightaway. Car Freak really aggressive on the brake, and they're under braked by a tremendous amount. You see right there, Car Freak had the preferred line. He hit the apex a little bit better than the 24. That gave him the ability to drive away a little bit. We've seen this a lot too. Once Car Freak gets to the lead, sometimes he can drive away from BZ. So that might be the difference in this race. Also, if he wins today, he'll get win number 8 for this season. Just running an incredible season this year. Stuart Haas could not be happier to have a driver at that caliber on their team. Look back in the pack here, Lone Wolf running in third. The leaders have kind of pulled away from these mid-pack cars, but he's been able to hold off Flutter in that 9 car. And we see him driving this special 43 Best Buy car. This is the car he drove last season in the Championship 4 round. It's been given a new look to match this season's contingency package. Looks pretty nice. He's going to really almost get loose there. Wow. Almost drifts it around that corner, but he holds it. See here, BZ got a run on Car Freak, but now Car Freak's going to drive away a little more. Wow, he got a huge run right there. He is just pulling away from BZ. Cars are slowing down. Caution is out on the racetrack. We have a car spinning in the S turns. KC in the 42 has problems in the S's. Pit road was open for this caution, and everybody came down and took a fresh set of tires. Some people took fuel, but nothing changed about this starting grid for this restart. Car Freak is your control car. He's going to take the inside lane for this restart. Going to have 2 Hendrick cars starting on the outside row. Only a few laps to go here at Suzuka. Car Freak is trying to get back-to-back sweeps. Back-to-back wins is hard enough in this league. Back-to-back sweeps is almost impossible. Going down to turn 1, Car Freak does not want to punt the 24 off the track. He almost does though. 24 sideways and he saves it. Car Freak's going to take over the lead while Lone Wolf takes over second place somehow. with BZ getting that loose, it opened up the lane for Lone Wolf, and he took advantage of it. Can Lone get up there and pass Car Freak for the lead? All this is doing right now is holding BZ up. BZ has a faster car than the 43, at least on the stopwatch, and he needs to get around him now. If he doesn't, this race could be over for that 24 team. KC got in front of Flutter. He's trying to get anything working for that Ganassi team. Some people would say they had a rather up and down season so far, but to be honest, they've had kind of a down season so far. Not too many top fives. They do run good at the ovals, Blue Moon and Northern Isle. They run very good at those racetracks, but when they race here, they're not the greatest, and they know that. But this team wants to look for anything they can use for motivation to keep doing better. See, BZ, he passed Lone Wolf for second. Now he's going to try to chase down Car Freak for that lead. There are just 6 laps to go at this race. See, Car Freak really wiggling right there. Around turn 1, Car Freak went way to the inside, not hitting the proper apex he typically hits, and caution is out once again. Looks like Flutter in the 9 car had a problem on the last turn again. We'll check on that. You see the replay coming out of the last turn. KC sails off of the turn. Flutter gets really loose, overcorrects, and just sails it into the wall. Really hard lick for that 9 car. KC didn't get as much damage, but both cars involved in that one. Cars are coming around for the restart here as Car Freak is still your control car after that caution. 2 fastest cars on the front row as we're going to have 4 laps to go at the line. See KC, he's starting behind the leader. He wants to try to get up there and maybe contend for the win. BZ's looking for his second legit win of this season. Car Freak's looking for back-to-back sweeps, and KC is looking for his first legit win of this series. Flutter goes way off of the track back there. He is off the pace, spinning on the inside of turn 1. Into the wall, hard going into the sand. Will that bring out a caution? Caution is out on the racetrack. Caution is out. Really hard lick for Flutter in that 9 car. Gonna get off of it okay as we're gonna line him back up again. Cars are coming around the last turn once again to get him lined up for a restart. 2 laps to go. This is not a green-white checker. This is a regular attempt at the restart. Car Freak is your control car. Green flag. KC is right on the bumper of Car Freak, trying to push him as much as he can. Almost 3 wide, but Car Freak's gonna take over this inside lane. Lone shoots way to the outside. He's off the track. Falls back to last. Can BZ get up there and pass Car Freak, or is Car Freak going to take this by the horns and run away with it? You see Kuma, he is really wheeling that car. He's trying to do anything he can to close that gap. Off the final turn, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Can Car Freak do it? Get back-to-back sweeps in this league. He might have done this before this season, but we really cannot confirm that right now. Clean corner exit for Car Freak. BZ is there. Can he get there, though? See back here, the 42 got into the 9 a little bit. 9 fell back to 4th. Car Freak is just a few turns away from doing it. Can Car Freak get 2 sweeps with this car? Final corner. Checkered flag is in the air, and Car Freak is going to do it. Back-to-back sweeps in the NASCAR Racing League Cup Series. Great finish for that Code 3 team for Stuart Haas. See here, Car Freak coming around the last turn. He is going to do a burnout for this great crowd at Suzuka Raceway. Back-to-back sweeps for this team. Win number 8 for this Stuart Haas team. Incredible. He battled it out hardcore with that 24 car. And you know, the driver of the 24 has come so far from winning the season. This has been the NASCAR Racing League Cup Series at Suzuka. Hope you enjoyed this new format for this video. Got some bonus features for you, and we will see you next race. Going down to turn 1, BZ is going to really dive onto Car Freak, trying to take over the lead. Car Freak gets loose, has to give up the position. Really unfortunate for that 14 car. BZ goes way out into the grass. He's able to hold his line, though. We know for a fact that these two drivers are the fastest cars on the racetrack right now. The only question is, what are they going to do when they get together? BZ has stretched out this lead a little bit going through the S's. We were only 7 laps into stage 2, and BZ has already gone up there and taken the lead away from Car Freak. Not sure, but BZ might be able to take this and drive away. He's been driving so well here with the practices and the qualifying sessions, and everybody in that Rick Hendrick garage is really hopeful for that 24 car today. See Car Freak get almost loose there, moving up a couple of lanes coming through that turn. It's so hard to pass on this racetrack, because if you try to, you're either going to cause an accident or you're going to be too wide in a really ugly spot. See, Car Freak got into BZ right there. See, BZ holds his line coming off of the last corner. Look at him right here going left and right, trying to get Car Freak off of his draft. Car Freak gives a little bump saying, hey, I don't appreciate that. Car Freak's able to close the gap so easily going through the S turns. See, Car Freak right up to the bumper again. What a battle. Can Car Freak complete the pass, or is BZ just going to continue to lead this? Because it seems like the only way he's going to get around that 24 car is if he moves him out of the way. See what BZ does here. Look at that, aggressive, changing his lanes, trying to keep Car Freak away. Rick Hendrick's probably laughing somewhere right now in that pit box. See Car Freak get right up to the bumper of that 24. You can tell the way Car Freak's driving, he does not want to move that 24. He just wants to get around him. Both of these drivers are thinking the same thing right now. It's the beginning stages of stage 2. No need to make an aggressive move right now. And they have such a big lead on the rest of the pack, why wreck it? We're going to watch this exit for BZ as he gets such a good run off of the corner, but Car Freak had a little bit of a better exit that time. Car Freak just stopped right there. He's like, if you're going to go left and right, you do it. I'm going to hold my line. Here he comes. Can he make the pass? Right here. Gets on the inside of him, but BZ's going to hold the lead. These guys have almost crashed about 4 or 5 times now, but they are holding their lines. Incredible driving show by these two drivers. Side by side again as Car Freak goes way to the outside. Here he comes. He's trying to look on the inside again. Can't get there. Every time Car Freak gets a run, BZ shuts the door. Doesn't get much better than this. NASCAR Racing League Cup Series. That right there was the best exit for Car Freak that he's had the entire race. BZ pulls ahead a little bit, but he's going to stay in that draft this time. Oh, what a push by Car Freak trying to get around. He was willing to try to move him that time. Couldn't do it though. Car Freak's racing for his second sweep in a row, and BZ's trying to get his second legit win. Neither driver willing to back down for any reason. Look at Car Freak staying right on his bumper the entirety of the turn. The points leader versus the defending series champion. What a battle. You cannot script this. You cannot write this any better for drivers like this, racing like this. Car Freak's gonna go the inside of turn 1. He completes the pass. All of those laps of battle. Here comes BZ challenging back. He's gonna get right around Car Freak again. Great driving by both of these drivers. BZ gets wiggly coming off of that turn. Car Freak closes the gap again. People who bought a ticket to this race is getting their money's worth. Car Freak gives a bump to the quarter panel, gets around him. Can he hold it this time? Coming off of the final corner, Car Freak will finally complete the pass on that very resilient 24 car. Great driving by both of these guys. It's not over yet, but Car Freak has a good enough car. He might be able to drive away with it.